Hey, ladies of the Dabbleverse, I'm good at eating pussies.
Mumbling Nick in the back room, Clary. Cool pineapples rules too strict to bear. If this he said cake, you've got some flair. Time to break the chains and take the air. I will try my best, won't let it rest. With a mic in hand, I'll ace this test. From the shadows to the limelight's crest, I will try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Nick's voice stumbles, but the words ignite. In the chaos, truth takes flight. No more scripts, no boss in sight. He's got his dream, he'll do it right. I will try my best, won't let it rest. With a mic in hand, I'll ace this test. From the shadows to the limelight's crest, I will try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Nick's voice stumbles, but the words ignite. In the chaos, truth takes flight. No more scripts, no boss in sight. He's got his dream, he'll do it right. I will try my best, won't let it rest. With a mic in hand, I'll ace this test. From the shadows to the limelight's crest, I will try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Interviews roll, stories unfold. Mumbling no more, his voice turns bold. Mr. C cheers from the sidelines cold. Pickle pineapple left in the cold. Now the studio's his, the future bright. Nick's own podcast is guiding light. No more whispers, his tone takes flight. He's soaring now with all his might. Yeah!
Taz, if you want me to go down on you, I will. I'll try my best. Yeah, Taz, I'll fucking try my best. Holy shit. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Is my bad. 100% my fucking bad. Few things. I haven't done it. I'll try my best since December, I think. So I had none of my shit set up. My song, nothing. Secondly, yes, Mr. Bobby Nick, this is live, sir. Yes. Like, no, I'm actually not watching John. I know he's got Ava on and everything. No. Um, one of my kids has the flu. I bought a COVID test because he's been sick, and it tests for COVID, influenza A, influenza B. He's good on the COVID. He's good on the influenza A, but he's got influenza B. Not good. So it's kind of taking care of that. And then on the selfish part, I'm like a fucking baseball nerd, and it's I've been in this keep a fucking baseball league for like ever, and tonight's the midnight tonight's the off season trade deadline, so I'm trying to make some, and I'm the commissioner, so I gotta keep an eye on if any trades come in, and I'm trying to work my own, so why am I small and why are you producing my fucking show, dude? Chill out. Yeah, like and subscribe, whatever the fuck. Oh my god. All right. How's that, pineapple? Is that better? I made John small. All right. Thank you all for showing up. Especially since John's live, you could be watching the real McCoy right now. Um, so I do have some of Liquid Cryptid's. He did some of the highlights the other night from when Hughezy was on with Will Herren and Aussie guy, and I was gonna watch a little bit of it, but I kind of there's something else I kind of want to get to. I don't know if anyone, hopefully most of you saw that. I don't know. I'm over here now. What's up, Mr. Bauma? Thanks for stopping by. Um, yeah. So just a real quick capper on that. Hughezy, you know what? I like Hughezy. And Hughesy's not really much of an antagonist to begin with, so I guess it doesn't really bother me too much that Hughezy didn't, go too hard on him. But I don't know. I wish he went a little harder. Will Herren, he seems like the nicest guy in the world, but every time I see the guy, he's like shit faced and like annoying. I think I even live streamed with him once on Buckman's way back in the day. He was like in a hotel in a fucking swimming pool and he was shit faced. It was the same fucking thing. And then Aussie guy came on and he had a good moment, but then didn't really push hard. But the moment he had is what I kind of want to focus on to start this off. Is he brought up how he thought John should apologize to Ava for how he treated her the other night, and I'm sure everyone's seen it. Ava suggested to John that he stop striking channels and that he take away strikes he had on everybody, and it was kind of a big blow up. So I kind of want to just watch a little bit here of the end of that blow up, and then kind of move on. There's like a part of it that I haven't heard anyone else mention that I noticed right away that really caught my attention. And well, there's a detail to it. It's the part. Well, it's going to be right here where Ava dare bring up how she was also treated poorly by similar people as John when they doxed her old identity, dead named her, and all this stuff, and just kind of listen to John's reaction when it comes to that. It's he gets very upset about it, and not for the reasons you think it may be. And I think it's very telling, especially considering John's oldest child also happens to be trans like Ava.
Would this be the day to start a fight with me?
I didn't try to start a fight with you. You have to understand that there's a part of me that thought that I could say that to you and you'd say you consider it and we'd move on to Keanu.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm going to consider lifting a strap.
So I don't have a show. I live stream. I actually usually do a political show on Sunday nights with Liquid Cryptid. We've been doing that for like a year. This is like I would stream this every so often when I wasn't talking politics, but I haven't done this in months. Literally since last year. I think it was in December. So, believe it or not, there's actually been some people. I'm sure they're just being nice, but I had multiple people asking like when I was going to do another one of these, and I actually have I pretty much have double what I get on a political show already. So I guess maybe it wasn't bullshit, but yeah, I don't have a show. I don't do a show. I don't have the talent to do a show, but I do live stream for fun and chat joins in, and it's usually not a bad time. So thank you for being here, Mr. or Mrs. Bacon Bits. Appreciate it. So Boston Nick. Yep.
Strike from Pinky after he fucking called my ex-wife and my daughter on the air.
Thank you, Jeff. Good to see you, brother.
Even your own people are fucking not backing you.
Okay.
Yeah, even your own people go, what are you doing in fucking the Duke?
No,
And
she's yelling at you.
yeah, okay. And then, like after all this shit, you sound like Sunflower Dragon. After all the shit that Pinky has done to me, and you want me to lift? You want me to do something nice for him? Are you fucking with me?
You don't think that these same people have done that to me in ways that are just as harmful to me? And
I'm gonna have
so
some
now you
fucking great takes tonight. Great takes tonight, Young Old Vice. I'm actually, let me get this part out of the way real quick. I was kind of putting together my version of a package here, right? And let me just say this. Before I ever live stream with the pineapple or live streamed at all, I did a one-off Dabbleverse political like roundtable discussion show. I got invited, like Christian Black kind of hosted it and everything. And that's like all I did. And then I was just the chatter, and that's it. And that's all I kind of planned on. Then I made a couple of goofy videos because the pineapple was nice enough to invite me on his like third ever video he ever did, I believe, when he was first starting out. And every so often I would make some videos. No, I'm not sniping. I'm sorry. I sniped John a couple weeks ago, whatever. This is basically this is going to be what's going to happen tonight in case anyone's interested, right? John loves to claim that he never everyone else draws first blood. He never goes after anyone first. never goes after anyone's family unless they go after his, all this stuff. So I'm going to kind of prove showing what he's saying now and then showing some stuff he did like 17 months ago that he's full of shit. It's going to involve Clay Dabbler. It's going to involve me a little bit. It involved a baseball player who used to be in the Dabbleverse. I tried to edit his name out as much as possible because he wants no part of this, but everyone knows who I'm talking about. What's up, Chris Mack? And yeah, I'm going to show just how John is full of fucking shit. He's going to get so mad here in a second over people going after his oldest child, his trans child, and stuff like that. And I'm going to bring up a point that I think kind of got missed by a lot of people. But long time ago, well, like 17, 18 months ago, when Clay Dabbler was still a moderator for John, I think one of his only moderators, John took away Clay's wrench. And it's because Clay dared to block super chatters who were pretending to be other people, Clay and myself, and they were super chatting John some vile graphic shit about his oldest child, his trans child, right? And John was like, it's unforgivable that Clay blocked these fake accounts. No, Clay never really blocked accounts. He blocked these accounts because they were pretending to be other people and causing trouble, and because they were saying vile shit about his kids. And these are all $2 and $5. So if you can say whatever you want about John's children, especially even his oldest, as long as you give him $2 or $5 to do it. So he is fucking full of shit when he pretends to be so fucking angry and put his fucking kids up like this. He's fucking, it's awful. And he puts people who trash his kids over people who defend his kids. And again, I have these receipts. I dug them up. I just want to say some of this video from 17, 18 years ago, 17, 18 months ago, the audio is going to be fine, but the video is going to look a little choppy. I had no idea what I was doing when I made these videos. Not that I know much now, but I knew even less back then. But one thing I did do is I did make them transformative. So I talked over these videos a ton. So I tried cutting out as much of the dialogue from 17 months ago as I could. So the editing is going to be a little choppy. It's going to sound fine, but just so you know, that's why. No, I know, dang lizard. That's what I mean. I'm not doing groundbreaking shit here. I'm just kind of, like I said, I brought receipts. And the other thing is, John is still, he's able to muddy the waters sometimes with like, who drew first blood? This person drew first blood. I know I'm a nobody, but John can't do that with me because I never drew blood against him. He tries to say I did this, that, and the other thing. Never did the shit he claims I did. It's all of it's either completely made up or he's getting bad information on something I did do that's not even close to what he's saying I did. Stuff like that. So I don't know. I've always kind of wondered like the reason, I always wondered if the reason John just won't have me on ever, like he's given people that have porn bombed him, said the worst things about his kids, second, third, fourth, fifth chances. And I know I'm not a big name, but he's given even smaller names. None of us knew who Tommy Jordan was the first time he came on. So name recognition doesn't fucking matter either. And then there's people like $2 Dan, who's definitely bigger than me, but John didn't know who the fuck he was. So again, that doesn't matter. I think the one thing is with me, John remembers enough that I never went after his family, only ever defended his family, but that didn't stop him. And I actually will show the reason why John started with me. It's not these reasons he makes up that I went to his mother's house, which I never did, that I said something, God, a couple weeks ago or a month ago, he told Ava that I said he raped 2 underage girls. I fucking never said that. Like, I don't even know where the fuck he's getting this info at this point. So I'll show the real reason. And the real reason is interesting. It has to do with Muttering J and VTL. And just a random fucking tweet I did. And I tweeted about the wrong people. We'll just say that, I guess. So anyway, sorry. Back to it. Back to it.
How many kids you got?
It's not. No, misery is
How many
relative.
goddamn kids you got?
About 2025.
Yeah, okay. I rest my
What?
fucking case. You can't talk from my point of view. Don't ever think you can.
I think that everyone should recognize that
Wait a minute. Balma, you're joking, right? I assume you were joking. Are you joking, James? Or not? You fucking asshole. I'm glad you're joking, but thank you. All right. I assumed it was joking. Then I'm like, let me make sure he's not joking before I just skip right over that.
there's things that are priorities for everyone, and everyone can be hurt.
I wouldn't say he's fine, young old vibes, but as long as he's alive. that's
So
all
because
that
I don't
matters,
know what
you
it's like to have kids, I know what upsets me. They did that to me.
Oh, sorry. This is the part. This is where John flips the fuck out over Ava dare to say that she's felt bad too at certain times in her life.
The day to start a fight with me.
I didn't try to start a fight with you. You have to understand that
Sorry.
there's a part of me that thought that I could say that to you, and you'd say you consider it, and we'd move on to Keanu.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm going to consider lifting a strike from Pinky after he fucking called my ex-wife and my daughter on the air. Yeah, you see, even your own people.
Damn fucking
and then,
cats.
Like after all the shit, you sound like Sunflower Dragon. After all the shit that Pinky has done to me, and you want me to lift? You want me to do something nice for him? Are you fucking with me?
You don't think that these same people have done that to me in ways that are just as harmful to me? And
So now you're comparing. How many kids you got?
it's
Here we
not.
go.
No, misery is
How many
relative.
goddamn kids you got?
About 2025.
Yeah, okay. I rest my fucking case. You can't talk from my point of view. Don't ever think you can.
I think that everyone should recognize that there's things that are priorities for everyone, and everyone can be hurt. So because
Okay, look how angry John got, and then look at the fucking eye roll. Now, what the first thing that came to my head is this: he is furious at Ava that she thinks that she deserves the same amount of sympathy that he deserves. Now, Ava is just saying, I'm trans, John, so they've gone after me for being whatever you think of Ava, right? She's like, they've gone after me for being trans. They dead named me. They dug up my old shit. And John's like, you don't have any kids, so you don't know what it's like. After he just complained that Pinky went after his trans child. So he's kind of inadvertently proven that he doesn't really think it matters if you go after someone for being trans. It's like, feel bad for him because someone went after his trans kid. Don't feel bad for the trans kid. Don't feel bad for somebody else in the trans community who had to go through the same thing. Actually worse, because I don't even think John's trans child even knows half of what goes on here unless he's fucking telling her or whatever. Telling him, sorry. So I just found that astounding, and I think it kind of got missed that John is literally flipping out on a member of the trans community for getting, doxxed and trashed and everything, because you need to feel bad for him because same thing happened to his trans child. Don't feel bad for the trans child. Feel bad for me, Stuttering John Melendez. And as I'll show later on, again, not breaking any new ground here by saying John's full of shit, but I'll prove that he does not give a fuck. I even will go on the theory that deep down inside, whether he realizes it or not, there's a part of him that wants people to go after his family, that wants people to go after his trans child so he can fucking use it as fucking ammunition.
I don't know what it's like to have kids. I know what upsets me. They did that to me. Like, I'm transgender, and they fucking posted videos of me before I
Yes,
transitioned. You think
100%
I'm not,
young
the
old
point is,
guys.
do you think that I'm not mad at them?
No,
Do you
no
think
kids
that
for
do you think I'm on their side about this? I hate them.
You are.
I hate them.
Doesn't sound that way.
I know. I think it's because you're
breaking
being offensive.
fucking news.
No,
Sam
I don't think so.
Bidley. Nice.
Okay.
I think this is the wrong day to even
That's
go
true
there
too.
right
That's
now.
fucking crippling.
I think there's never going to be a good day for it. So I was
Yeah,
By the
so
way,
that's your
thank you
opinion.
for the.
I would have rather
I
it
stole this from your
be
video.
somewhere down the line, not on the
Liquid
day.
Cryptid.
Yeah, everyone's saying that you're working for the shitware. This is an obvious fucking,
I'm working for the shitware.
a lot of fucking people not very happy with your fucking.
Okay, there's something else I wanted to bring up because again, not breaking any news, but this is something I went through. All of a sudden, John's like, "Yeah, I'm getting messages out of it. You're working for Shuley. You're working for Shuley. You're working for the shitware against me." Just like that, he claims, and he probably is. I think he lies about some of the messages he gets, but I also think he gets these messages from whoever the fuck these people are. Besides, we know Beer Sales Jerry and we know fucking Dicka, but whoever the fuck else is messaging him, because he got similar messages on me, and I'll play clips. Like he got a message on me that I was like the biggest Trumper or MAGA guy in the Dabbleverse. He got messages on me that I was working with Shuley and that I was gonna porn bomb him. I've talked to Shuley since the clips I'm gonna show, but I hadn't even talked to Shuley like ever when he said this shit. So just like that, if you say anything that John doesn't like, or he thinks you're challenging him in any way, you're working for the fucking shitware. You're working for fucking Carl. You're working for the Sandusky Network. Fucking Christ. Hey Kim, good to see you. Oh, here's my biggest fan. What's up, Mr. Z? OG Docs. Don't worry, buddy. We're not going to cover the doxing today. We're going to cover stuff before all that. We're not even going to get to the doxing. Don't worry.
Decision on the day that Keanu fucking throws me under the bus. One of my closest confidants in this decides it'd be a good time to go and fucking, start a fight with me. Yeah, why would Abba challenge you on your show like that? Does she not respect you?
I'm challenging you on your show because I do respect you.
Well, Jesus.
Everyone would say that Abba doesn't challenge you on your show because John can't handle it and he'll throw a temper tantrum. I respect you enough to think you won't.
Today?
Inadvertently funny, John. Inadvertently funny. You're throwing a temper tantrum. Why should the day matter? The day shouldn't matter. She proposed something. You would have flipped out on this no matter what. And by the way, I am no Keanu fan, and I 100% believe, like I'm sure everyone watching believes, that Keanu was going to turn on John at some point. It was all set up. We all saw her coming, just like the quad thing. But I actually think she was kind of smart in the way she did it, because the things she complained about weren't bad. He is suffocating, and I 100% believe his drunk ass was trying to fucking force her, not physically force her, but try to manipulate her into getting in the fucking car while he's fucking shit-faced. We can all understand not wanting to get in the car with a fucking drunk, putting fucking beers in his fucking coat pocket. So I don't even think she looked that bad here. She was considering. It wasn't like she just went on a full bore fucking trashing. She was like, "John, you suffocated me. You clearly have an issue with me being friends with Kumia when you said you didn't, and you tried to get me in the fucking car while you were fucking shit-faced." All fairly fucking reasonable takes, but not the John.
If the fucking Keanu's on every fucking show right now, I think she's doing Pinky too. I was just placating you to back, pal. She doesn't respect you. She's minimizing it. How rude to do this live.
Who's saying that?
Doesn't matter. I'm getting a bunch of texts from a bunch of people. Everyone's like, "What the
Who's
fuck?"
texting you that? Who's saying that?
Oops.
Who wants you to keep
Damn.
striking people? Name them.
Oh, a lot of people, and I'm not naming them. Who the fuck are you? I'm going to start naming
Interesting,
people.
Mr. Obama.
I'm going to start throwing my friends under the bus. What?
Well, I would argue that they're not being your friends if they're trying to get you to keep striking people.
How about I just go away, Abba?
Okay.
All right, good. Keanu's overbearing friend. Thanks for the
All right, so try to remember what comes up next, because I remember I edited here. But Mr. Aussie guy, it's an honor, sir. So you missed the beginning, I think, Mr. Aussie guy. I will say this: out of anybody on that show, I gave you the most credit for pushing this very issue we are showing right here, right? And I totally get that people. You can't come out of the gate trashing John or you're gone, right? So you got to ease into it, and you don't just want to randomly pick something. You got to kind of wait for something to come up. I get it, right? And Hughezy, I'm disappointed in Hughezy, but I understand Hughezy because Hughezy is not a confrontational person. He likes to have fun. I get it. Will kind of annoyed me, but that's Will. He's drunk on stream, whatever. So it's nothing personal like, against any of you. It could have been like worse or whatever. It just kind of bothered me that like, fuck, John got like 3 fucking good people on his show at one time. And it's like almost like he doesn't fucking deserve it. He's a fucking asshole. He's a fuck. And I will never knock anyone for going on anyone's show. Interesting conversations can happen or whatever, but I just can't stand a show where it's like, isn't it weird how everyone's so mean to me? Isn't it weird how amazing I am? Like, I just can't fucking do it. So, anyway, that's kind of how that ended. John got mad, started claiming all these fucking people were messaging him about Ava, saying she was fucking turning on him, whatever. And then I still think he told her to leave. I didn't hear, I'll just leave. I still have never fucking heard that, but it is what it is. Yeah. John is the common denominator. Right. All right. So the part I wanted to focus on there, which I brought up, was again, John flipping out over, being the father of a trans fucking child and how Ava will never fucking understand what that is like, even though she understands better than almost anyone else in this Dabbleverse of what it's like being trans. You don't understand what it's like being a trans father. So what I have next, I'm going to show...
$10.
Shut up, John. Hurry up. All right. So these are some... these tweets are going to be from 2024, I believe, right? And I just kind of want to show these to sort of set things up, how John will often take the side of people who have trashed his trans child over people who have defended his trans child. So this was back in June of 2024. And El Horrible said, imagine Stuttering John tells you fucked your kid's life up while his son goes to buy tampons, right? So I responded, Rocco, you have a child. Imagine thousands of people trashed your kid all day, every day. Imagine they shared real revenge porn pics of your child. You wouldn't be angry at those people? You have lost the high ground. And if trans jokes are all you have now, you aren't funny. And I think Rocco is funny as shit, but I think, I've only really heard 1 or 2 funny trans jokes in my life. Not that they don't offend me. I think you can joke about anything, but most trans jokes are just lazy. Like, hey, your son's got a tampon. Hey, your son's got a dick. Like, that's not funny. Anyone can fucking say that. But Al here, book it, damn it. He's not a fan of mine. He is a fan of yours, Liquid Cryptid, I have noticed. But this was the first 2 real threats I ever got were from this fucking guy, right? And he put, well, let's look deep into Mumbling Nick. I'm on it. Better not have any secrets, dumb fuck. So because I defended John's trans child, I got my first real threat right here, right? So I was like, oh boy. So yeah, John, no. So then later on, these are all, I don't know if I should have put all these in here, but these are all kind of responses to their, saying people can read them if they want. But all these are me defending John's trans child against things that were going on. And I remember this was the same time where some pretty graphic pictures of John's oldest child came out with like a sex toy, and Kate Meany had shared it, and some people were using it as like their profile pic and all this stuff. So, I was defending John's, all his kids, but especially his oldest, and what she was going through, right? And we'll see what happens in some clips in a minute. Yeah, here I am again, just defending John's kids or whatever, I think. And this was the final threat that guy gave me. It says, to me, the Dabbleverse is the distraction from the stresses of real life, but the ugliness is going too far. As a father myself, it sickens me the way some people talk about SJ's kids. As a husband, it bothers me the way SJ talks about wives. If I can reason with anyone, it's a win. And Al here put, can't wait till I post your retarded kid. So, oops, sorry. So yeah, defending John's kids get you threatened here, and we'll see how John treated me and others who did it against those who dished this stuff out later on. Let's see here. Oh, this is a big one in a second. Sorry. Hughezy. Oh, sorry, the Aussie guy. I understand your point of view, Nick, but I think Hughezy and I got more shots at John to his face than it. No, you definitely did better. You did. No one else is even. I think what's his face tried tonight, but I didn't catch much of it. Pat Dixon. Yeah. To be fair, maybe I can't be satisfied. I know if I got on there, I don't think I would. Actually, no, I wouldn't come out firing either. As I said, you got to ease your way in. He did boot him off, Kim. I figured. By the time I went back, he was already gone. Yeah, that's John's thing. He's a fucking pussy. And again, Hughezy is not. It's not his thing. So I can't really put. Will, I don't know what the fuck Will was doing. He was just annoying the fuck out of me. Yeah, nothing personal. Could be a nice guy, but yeah, just kind of like I said. Maybe John just got lucky. He got 3 good guys. Well, 2 good guys and a drunk Will Herren to come on at one time, and he got to get whitewashed or whatever. All right, so this is also in response to that whole Dabbler thing. And Astro here was a guy I used to talk with. He was fun to talk with politically because he was kind of he was reasonable. And he said, imagine Stuttering John embracing and supporting the first account who doxed his kid and posted pics of them. And this is Muttering Jay saying something terrible. I'm not even going to read it about John's. I don't even remember what it says. But yeah, this is Muttering Jay going after John's trans kid. Now, remember this in a minute because the whole reason John ever started threatening to dox me, or the whole reason John started looking into my background is because I dare tweet something about something that everyone's tweeted a million times in their life, that maybe Muttering Jay is Vince the lawyer, and I had some kind of like circumstantial evidence at the time. And just to be clear, I don't think they're the same person anymore, but 18 months ago, I actually thought they were. And that's what pissed John off. Not what Muttering Jay said here about his trans kid, but me. This is the tweet I put up, right? And this was October 2024. John had accidentally shown his DMs on screen, which he's done a million times. And this is such a bad picture, a screenshot, so it's probably hard to see. But the Muttering J one, third from the bottom, is actually in dark boldface font and not regular font like the rest. Now, I had noticed on my DMs, the only time a DM is in dark black boldface font is when somebody had sent me the DM and I had not read it yet. When I send a DM, it's just in regular font. When I receive a DM and open it and read it, it goes to regular font. The only time it's not is when someone sends me something that I have not read. So this made me think that this DM came from Muttering Jay. It wasn't to Muttering Jay from John. And the only parts you can read says, Muttering Jay says, I didn't do a show about him. He's doing a show. So it made it sound to me like Muttering Jay may have had a show. So I was like, oh, maybe Muttering Jay's been BTL, because I'm like, who the fuck else would it be pretending to blah, blah, blah. So that's all I put. It said, Muttering Jay messages the Duke on X about his show. Muttering Jay has a show. Muttering Jay must tell the Dabbleverse, which blah, 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 blah. Right? This tweet and another tweet I did ended up getting picked up by TSN. And then, of course, Vince covered it because TSN covered it, right? So this got like 1 day of traction, just a fucking tweet, right? And
quick to
this is
Mumbling
TSN covering
Nick.
it real quick.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Who I guess John the other day, I hadn't seen this, but I guess he exposed his DMs list on Twitter again.
Ooh.
And Mumbling Nick says, Stuttering John accidentally showed his XDMs on 10/3/24. The message under MJ is in dark bold, black bold font, meaning it's from MJ. It says, I didn't do a show on him. He's doing a show, meaning MJ has a show or podcast. MJ, huh? Yeah, MJ, this is him saying, MJ's Vince the lawyer. What other podcaster with a show could he be?
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
That's compelling.
Breaking news. What are you, one of them come and go, broad?
So just full disclosure, I sent this tweet like literally 2 or 3 days after it happened because I wanted to ask other people if they had the same experience that I did with the black boldface font because I didn't want to look like an idiot if I was wrong. Everyone backed me up. Before I finally put it out, I think I messaged Frog and asked him because he's a producer, and I think he responded with something like "You're a genius" or something like that for just noticing, whatever. And what's funny is when John would address this, he denied that MJ sent the DM. John said he sent it. But when MJ responded on Twitter, he claimed that he sent it, but that he was saying he didn't have a show. So to this day, I don't know who sent it, and I don't really care. It was such a nothing. I observed something, and I tweeted it. And the crazy part is, not the crazy part isn't like MJ picking it up. It's not TSN fucking showing it. It's not Vince covering it, and then John covering it. It's when John covered it, when he started that show, he had all these tabs open when he wanted to show the DMs, these tabs to Facebook. And that's where John got a lot of my information. And this was the first time John ever claimed he knew who I was and threatened to dox me. First time ever. And it's because I tweeted saying, like, looking at his DMs, like, hey, maybe MJ is Vince. Something not everyone, something so many people claimed, right? John, his memory is fucking pickled. So he comes up for all these other reasons, but this is the actual reason, because the first time he ever, we were getting along fine, but the first time he ever like threatened me or knew any of my information was right after this. And it's also right after this that fake Mumbling Nick and fake Clay Dabbler accounts showed up and started super chatting John, and a bunch of the super chats were trashing his oldest child as me. So this is what started that whole thing. And we're going to see how John actually feels about people trashing his kid when there's money involved. Again, he's sticking up for MJ here. And we know what MJ did. According to Astro, was the first person to do it. I have no idea. And we know the little digs that Vince has taken. So he sticks up for them. But not people. As I showed, I've defended his kid 1,000,000 times. So we know where his kids stand in his mind. It's just something to use. It's a shield. It's a barrier. It's an excuse to use.
Sin Lu says it's probably Carl. That would be fantastic. I thought it was an interesting tweet.
That's a fascinating.
100%,
Yeah.
Kimberly.
Mumbling Nick.
Okay, so this is it, right? So this is what I'm explaining. I made videos on this stuff for like a couple weeks. Fucking way back then, I said I wasn't live streaming nothing. Look, I don't even have the screen full screen. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but I tried to edit out as much of my commentary from fucking 18 months ago as I could. That's why it's gonna look a little choppy. But there was a little thing going on for a month between me. It was like kind of like me and Clay versus John and a certain baseball player. So I kind of made videos on it, and I'm trying to cut as much of the baseball players part out of it because him and I have made peace. We've made amends. Full disclosure, he admitted that one of these fake accounts was him pretending to be me, which I had already figured out. Still don't know who the second fake Mumbling Nick account is. It's either somebody who wants me to think it's Vince, or it's Vince. I don't think was ever big enough for Vince to go after me, so I think it's somebody pretending to be Vince, but who the fuck knows. But again, this is the episode right after that fucking tweet. And so John's even going to mention my tweet in the DM and everything. Here, this right here is going to be the first ever fake Mumbling Nick super chat.
John, you have proven that you are scared of me. That couldn't be further from the truth, Mr. I won't even say your last name. I don't fear anybody.
Right in my last name.
I don't fear you.
Okay.
You made a wrong tweet. You made a wrong assessment. I just proved that you're an idiot. Next time, maybe consult with the Duke and ask him, was that tweet from you? Is that DM from you, or is that DM from Muttering J? And then I'll tell you that DM is from me. And then you could refrain from setting up this whole floodgate of lies. But because you might possess the same high school diploma.
So this shows how John's brain works, something we've seen a million times. This whole floodgate of lies. What floodgate of lies? I tweeted something I observed. I observed the fucking DM in dark boldface font mentioned the only time I ever see that on my end is when I receive a DM I have not opened or read, and then concluded from that the DM must have come from Muttering J. And that context clues show that odds are Muttering J has a show. That's what I said, and said probably Vince, because Vince is one of the only people in the Dabbleverse with a show who would pretend to be Muttering J, blah, blah, blah. That's it, John. You say that's not true? That's the end of the story. Again, this was not a whole floodgate. This never went farther than this as far as that DM, but this is what started the whole fake Mumbling Nick accounts. And it's like that is a zoomed in version of like what my profile pic was. It's like clearly not mine. But I get he wouldn't pick that up on. Then the second one looks more like what mine would look like. But, you know, John exaggerates everything that happened. Like, why does he care if some nobody said, hey, maybe MJ is VTL? Again, something that was said a million times.
As Barbara and the shitwear, you obviously do not have any real intelligence.
Okay, yeah, I kind of already went over this. This was, so John just denied that MJ sent him the DM. He said that he sent it, but here MJ says, blah, 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 makes fun of, you know, Shuley and Uncle Rico. Do these adults not even think when I told Stuttering J this, that it means I do not have a show? So right here, Muttering J saying he sent it. Again, doesn't matter. It was 18 months ago. I didn't care.
Mumbling Nick.
As much after that anyway. But even here, John's telling the opposite of what MJ said. So I don't know, John, how crazy is it then when you know, you can't even keep the same story as MJ? So I still don't know who sent it. Again, don't give a fuck. But anyway, all right, this is the same show. So what happened was Clay blocked that fake Mumbling Nick account after that, because there was a whole thing going on in the chat with the fake Mumbling Nick like attacking everybody, and Clay clicked on it because he was moderator, saw it wasn't me, and blocked it. And I even made some comment like that profile pic's fucked up. It doesn't even look like mine. It's too zoomed in. So then all of a sudden the second one showed up and it was correct. And this is that second one. And so this is the second ever super chat from fake Mumbling Nick. And it's going to insult John's oldest child, his trans child.
Me.
Oh, now he's going to try and be an asshole to me after writing such a heartfelt email to me. But of course, much like many people in the Dabbleverse, he is a traitor. He lives in betrayal. He's a liar, and he's a loser.
Maybe.
John, you've proven you were scared to death of me. You won't have me on. You are Barahawasa, and your girls. Okay, so now you're going to trash my kids.
So yeah, it's kind of hard to read, but it pretty much talks about his oldest being cut up or carved up or whatever, right? Just graphic and disgusting, right? But it's $5. So John's going to be fine with this later on. He's going to be fine with it.
Let's see, an asshole. You fucking asshole. Okay.
Oh yeah, I had to edit this. So what John does here is and of course I cut it out, but he sounded out the first syllable or two of my last name just to let me know that he knows it. Again, he had never ever threatened me in this manner in any way before this. And what got it was that super chat. Oh, sorry, was that that tweet, and now he's gonna act so angry over this super chat against his child that he's going to let me know that he knows my last name, even though this isn't me. So you would think he's against this and he doesn't want this account saying these things about his kid, because that's the rational thing to think. That's what a rational father would think, but not John.
Barrawissa, let's see what I'll do to you in return.
What are you gonna do to me, Johnny? It's not me, but what are you
Let's
gonna do?
see. Let's see. Mr. Try me. Try me.
Try you. Yeah, and he's showing up
Try
at people's
me.
homes too, man. That's what's
Hear me?
crazy. He's showing up at a lot of people's homes. The fuck? Okay, sorry. So this is yeah, I'll go through this. I think I turned the volume down for this one. It's just visuals of all the super chats from that first day. So there were 2 fake Mumbling Nicks. That was the real Clay Dabbler telling them right here. It's a real Clay Dabbler telling them that those 2 were fake. You can see the wrench. This is fake Clay Dabbler. I mean, look at the difference in even the color of the picture, the tone. See that one? And then see that. This also has no wrench, and it's an American money, but John, not sure which one's real. Clay's like, fake Clay, trying to fucking tell him. It's hard to see here, but John over and over again is like, fake Nick, trying to let John know that these are like fake accounts or whatever. So Clay went out of his way. I just want to give him his props. He like spent money to let John know these were fake accounts and weren't me or him, and did the free shit too, just frantically trying to get John's fucking attention.
Things with kids at school yourself, kid. Nick. John.
All right, so this is 5 days later, so I'll kind of go over. It's nothing really important here, but what happened in between? Yeah, Clay, you did Clay super dirty, and I made sure I put something at the end of the show. And Clay, I don't know if you were around 18 months ago. John and Clay had a huge falling out at one point. I know they've had these smaller falling outs, but there was a huge one, and Clay lost it, and it was over this. It was all over this stuff. This is 5 days later, right? Because Clay blocked these accounts. No one bothered to make any more, right? What happened was the owner of at least one of the accounts told John that Clay blocked his regular account, and so he couldn't super chat him. It was the baseball player. Again, I won't say his name or whatever. And the real reason was he wanted the fake accounts unblocked so he could use them again. He didn't want to have to keep making, and he's an older guy. He may not have even known how to keep making other accounts. Who knows, right? But just for convenience sake, he didn't want to have to keep making them. So he lied and told John that Clay blocked him. Clay's like, I couldn't have blocked him, John, because the day it supposedly happened, Clay was on with John, and Clay's like, John, I stream from my phone. Okay, I don't have a keyboard. I got nothing to clip on. I can't even see the chat. Couldn't have done it, right? And so John just kept changing the narrative. And finally, John's even like, no, you did it the day before, you dumb fuck. Which, again, made no sense because that person was super chatting John the next day, the day after John now claims he was blocked. So there was a whole thing, blah, 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 right? So this is the first time Clay's not a mod anymore. Whoever's running things unblocked these fake accounts. And now they're back and they're going to trash John and his oldest kid again.
And you do the same thing at school. Word is you did some inappropriate things with kids at school yourself. Care to explain? Yeah, okay. Sure. Go ahead. Go ahead and try and find anything out like that.
Okay.
Fucking Mumbling Nick. Thanks for the $5. All right, so this is either a fake or a real.
It's fake.
John, I knew you were a cuck. You almost doxed me over nothing. Go ahead, John, dox me. You don't have the balls to dox me. You feet me. You know it. I'll wait till this fake Mumbling Nick could spell.
Good.
And until then, I don't really think this deserves a response. Fake Mumbling Nick, thanks for the $2. You fear had me on. There you go. Now let's goof on kids.
Yeah, so then at the end of these couple of them, they started saying your kid's box or something like that. Again, kind of a goofy insult for your kid, but again, going after John's kids again, right? And it's right, real deduction, yeah. And again, they're all this is why I ended up changing my name multiple times, changing my profile pic multiple times. I became like, because of the way I dressed back then, I still similar, but I just had the black mask. I called myself Antifa Mumbling Nick because it looked like an Antifa mask. Then when I kind of went to this, I was Anonymous Mumbling Nick. I was Bernie Bro Mumbling Nick at one point, very briefly. I kept trying to stay ahead of them so they would have to fucking change or whatever. Then it didn't last long because then I ended up leaving for a couple months. But yeah, John, he knows this is what kills me too. I never super chatted anything like this. And I never super chatted this much. So John knows these are, he said they was fake. He knows these are fake. Yet he's going to feign being outraged, again later on. And it's like, John, I never sent you more than 1 or 2 super chats a week tops. And this guy, there was one time this dude sent 7 in one fucking show, and I never super chatted against your kids. This person was trying to get me doxxed, so they kept saying, "Come on, John, dox me. You don't have the balls." That was clearly the fucking plan. But again, John had my info, and I think he was itching to fucking use it. He's just obsessed with doing that to people. So when he claims he doesn't do it on purpose, when he claims he only ever does it in retaliation when people do it to him, he's full of shit. Whether you like me or not, I always defended his kids, and anyone go find me saying anything. Even after John did this, I didn't. And of course, I had people coming out of the woodworks giving me information on different family members of his. I don't know if it was all true or not. I don't care. I never fucking went on air and said it like John likes to. I got this info. I'm not going to use it. Never did that. Had no fucking interest in any of that. None of it. I asked the guy to come on his political show. That was it. And then after all this happened, I started a political show at Liquid Cryptid because that was my interest. Had no interest in being John's buddy. Had no interest in being a regular on John's fucking show. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do, yeah, John, you're the best, John. Yeah, you're the greatest, John. Fuck these guys. Fuck TSN. Fuck Carl. Fuck all your enemies. Yeah, John, it is crazy that happened. I would fucking blow my brains out if I had to fucking do that multiple. Number one, John also goes live when I'm at work all the time, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway, but I had no interest in any of that. This is why I say this guy has the worst judge of character I've ever fucking seen. Again, I didn't want to be his friend, but I wasn't looking to be his enemy. I certainly wasn't looking to porn bomb him. Clay Dabbler is the most loyal fucking guy he's ever had. Tossed him aside. But then he trusts people who are clearly trolling him when we all fucking see it. It's amazing. It's fucking amazing.
Mumbling Nick, thanks for the fiber. No offense, John. I know a total ditz who passed the Florida real estate exam. For me, yeah, okay.
And that one mentioned his kid at the end too. So.
No offense, dickhead. I passed in California. Way harder test. But anyway, I mean, yeah, I know.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting too. So then we'll kind of start wrapping this part of it up with Clay after this. This was fucking like a week later, 2 weeks later. So John's gonna flip out here, and you get to hear it. He's gonna claim that I emailed the Army Major, that I emailed Richard Ojeda, trying to get Richard Ojeda not to do his show anymore. He's also gonna claim that I emailed fucking Brian Karam and tried to get him not to do his show anymore. Not only have I never emailed either one of them, I don't know their email addresses. You can't DM either of them because I'm not friends with either of them. They don't have open DMs or whatever. I will explain what happened after. Number one, I did nothing with Karam. Absolutely nothing. Ojeda, I tweeted him, tagged him in a public tweet where I tried warning him, nothing against John. When he was going on John's show, fake accounts of his wife and daughter kept showing up in the chat, his address, all this stuff. And I told him who it was. That's it. I tried helping out. John claims to be good friends with Ojeda, claims he's like, his great guest. I tried helping out his friend and guest, and John turns it around, making some wild claim that I emailed the guy and tried to get him not to go on John's show. And John's going to give it away at the end when he's going to be like, Ojeda, it turns out he didn't even see that, but I saw it. Well, obviously it wasn't an email, John. If you saw it and he didn't see it. Oops. Sorry, guys.
Mumbling Nick, you've been really emailing the Army Major, haven't you? You fucking prick. And you've been emailing Brian Karam, you
I said
fucking
none of it.
asshole.
Yeah, thank you, Kim. None of it.
Trying to, Vince is doing this and that. You're a fucking asshole. Do me a favor, Nick. Tell me where you live, and maybe you and I could meet up.
I thought you knew where I fucking live. You know everything about me, you told me.
You know, I have words. What do you think? What do you think? I don't know what you're fucking doing, you fucking asshole. Oh, because I can't get on John's show. Let me try and fuck with his guests.
No.
You fucking coward. That's why I would never have you on.
Okay.
You're a fucking mask-wearing coward. But the next time you want to fuck with me, you do it to my fucking face. Don't start trying to reach out to my fucking guests and trying to fuck with them. They ain't gonna listen to you.
Okay.
Unfucking believable.
Yep.
This fucking asshole. Oh, it's like Clay Dabbler. Like, if they can't get on my show or they can't be my mod, whatever it is, then they gotta fucking turn on you. And Mumbling Nick, I know you and Clay Dabbler are tweeting to each other all the fucking time.
That I never got either. I was friends with Clay. I'm still friendly with Clay. We don't talk nearly as much, but I used to talk to Clay on the regular back then. So I never got how that's a getcha. I know you tweet. I know you're messaging Clay. Yeah, you're the guy that supported you more than anybody. Yeah. Where's the fucking own there, John? What the fuck? You're gonna accuse me of like being a fucking working for Shuley to fucking porn bomb you, but then you're gonna say I was tight with Clay, so it doesn't make any sense.
So don't think for a minute that I don't know what you're up to. I know exactly what you've been up to. I know what you've been up to since day one. You are a Republican. You're more of a Trumper than anybody in this freaking chat.
Okay, so I know a bunch of you know me. A bunch of you probably don't know me. To call me a Trumper and a Republican is hilarious. It's hilarious. But again, this is the bad information John kept getting. I'm not a Democrat either, by any means. I hate both. I mean, I'm not into government, as you can tell by the mask. I'm not into the elites. I hate the elites on both sides. But if we're talking socially, yeah, I'm definitely more on the left than the right. I'm definitely not MAGA. And I don't care if someone is MAGA. I enjoy talking to Liquid Cryptid, and we're on the opposite side. That's why I wanted to go on John's political show, because his show is just it's garbage. It's not. I'm not even saying the quality, because my quality of mine in Cryptids isn't anything special. We'll tell you that. But at least we have, differences of opinions every fucking week. With John's, it's just all the same, and he complains that's that point Dabble point that's all it is. It's just all the same when he does that with a fucking political show. But anyway, yeah, he just the information you get was it's comical.
So don't ever think that you'll ever step foot on this show ever in your life. I have no use for you.
Yeah, that's the running joke.
You're an idiot. And now I'm gonna block your fucking ass. Fucking douchebag.
Douchebag.
Send link, coward. Come to my fucking face and tell me that.
Come on your face.
Come to my face and tell me that, please. I want you to. I want you to.
Send you the link. Send me the link.
Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy,
Yep.
I know his last name.
I know my
I
last
know
name
exactly
too.
who he is.
Do you?
And he's fucking trying to prevent my guests to come on my show.
All right, let me take a quick pause. I think he's gonna talk to Ojeda in a second and bring him on. Actually, I'll let it play while I do this. I'll bring up I think I forgot to put the actual tweet in this video, but I do have it. God damn it, messed that up. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I'll bring it up in a second. Oh, boy. Shoot. Oh, Johnny. Sorry, guys. I can't believe I just did that. All right, let me just grab this image real quick. Yeah, so after this, what I'm going to get to is John is going to receive, and I'm not going to play it, but I'll play the aftermath. John is going to receive an email from somebody, right? Claiming that they think Clay meant to block them and accidentally blocked that baseball player, and it's this whole thing. And John's going to go on this rampage about how it's unforgivable that Clay blocked these fake Mumbling Nick accounts because they were giving him money. He exaggerates how much money he was getting too, which is hilarious. Okay, yeah, this is it. This is what I did on, mind you, this is what's hilarious. October 13th, a full week before John flips out here. And I tag Ojed and I put, Richard, I've been following you for years, watching you on the Young Turks, Stuttering John show, the movie Fahrenheit 11/9, etc. A New York lawyer named Vincent and Bessie is the one creating fake accounts with pics of your wife and daughter. I thought you should know. Good luck. Right? I mean, looking back, I wouldn't even do something like this anymore because, I took a big risk doing that with Vince, and it may have been why I got what I got at the end. Who knows? But I did something trying to help out John's fucking friend and guest. And he turns it into, I told him not to go on John's show. And he also claims that I fucking, I did the same thing to Karam. Which he ends up dropping that whole narrative, in a minute. But yeah, that's what I sent.
Trying to fuck with somebody's income?
Sorry, that's what I publicly posted. Like I'm not hiding it, John. It was a public. That's why you saw it, John. Or that's why one of your moles or PI saw it and told you about it.
Well, that's what you're essentially doing there, Nick. That's what you're trying to do to me. You keep on contacting the Army Major and Brian Karam and whatever guests I can put on this show.
Whatever guests now, right? All the guests.
That's what you guys do.
Who
I
does?
don't contact any other show's guests ever.
Me either.
Ever.
Again, I was friends with Clay Dabbler. Ask Clay if I ever told him not to go on John's show. No. Didn't even do that with Clay Johns. None of my business who goes on anyone's show. Full transparency, there was one, I can talk. There was one person ever who I tried to kind of dissuade or at least warned. I warned her. Was Ashley Cummings. I did warn her that because actually things happened right after the MKE thing, and I don't know what the truth is, but Ashley claims she didn't do things with MKE that he claimed they did sexually, right? And I told her, John's going to do the same thing. I'm like, John's going to imply whether you do something with John or not. That's or he's going to imply if that's something you don't want, I wouldn't talk with this guy. But that was it. That's the closest I've ever come to messing with one of his guests, and that was like a couple months ago or whatever. Not way back then. I never fucked with his guests. I think anyone that has the chance to go on Stuttering John's show and wants to should go on. I just think, hold them accountable as best you can. Just don't let them. I wish somebody would call him out for how like John claims that all these that you have to laugh at Shuley stuff and agree with them, but not with John's a huge hypocrite with that shit. I wish someone would call him up, be like, John, your whole show is the people have to agree with you and have to agree that you're the best and have to agree that you're being fucked over, or else you get angry and boot him. I wish someone would fucking do that at some point, but it is what it is. But I would never tell somebody not to do it. I'm even trying to get John to have my buddy the Pineapple on. See how that goes.
But you do.
I do?
You know what? Because you're a coward.
Yep.
You're a pussy boy.
Pussy boy. Send me
You
the
keep
link.
on being that pussy boy.
Agreed.
Coward.
Oh, Richard needs to know what you and Vince Lloyd do to his family. I don't do anything to his fucking family.
Yep.
You fucking lying piece of shit. And you know I don't. And you know when Vince the lawyer, which I already fucking reprimanded for coming in as Kay Wismer. Well, guess what?
Well, he's saying his wife's name.
I already told him, don't ever do it again. You
Fuck,
do it
I missed
again.
that part. Yeah, here he is doxing his friend's wife. Unbelievable. Fuck.
We donesy.
Well, he did it again.
You're a fucking asshole. So let me get rid of this fucking guy.
Goodbye.
Once and for all. Goodbye.
Bye, fake mumbling Nick.
Goodbye. No more mumbling Nick.
Gone.
Kakia. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Yeah, finish it off, Johnny.
Saw any of that mumbling Nick horse shit.
Oh,
I
here we
Me,
go.
Johnny.
That was the Army Major. He never even saw any of that mumbling Nick horse shit. I did.
Huh?
I
Wait a minute. You did. Hold on, John. Let me
did.
back
And I
that.
know
Let me back that.
saw any of that mumbling Nick horse shit. I did. And I know quite a few people did. He didn't.
Yeah, there it is. Again, John a million times said it was a fucking email. And now he's saying he saw it and a bunch of other people saw it. But somehow Richard Ojeda never saw it. So it's not a fucking email, dumbass. Again, it was a public tweet that anyone could see. Wasn't hiding it. Wasn't trying to get him not to do your show. I was trying to help him out. Because the guy, I was actually probably helping you keep him as a guest. Because he clearly has not done your show nearly as much since that stuff started. Since people started pretending to be his wife and daughter and fucking posting his fucking address and shit in the fucking chat, John. And you do nothing about it. I at least fucking warned the guy, not you.
But it's amazing. Hey, Army Mate.
What's up, my brother?
He's amazing.
Yeah, I just did a rant on this guy. You know, all these people, Richard, because they can't be me, they try and take me down for my friends. And they've done it. And my family. They send my brother another. I don't know what they're doing, but whoever's doing this, my brother says thank you. They send my family COVID tests, as to troll me. But I don't know how that's trolling me. My brother's like, tell him to send more. I love him.
Yeah, that's right. Free testing. That's awesome. Yeah.
But yeah, I thought maybe they got to you.
Look, first and foremost, let me go ahead and state right now while everybody can also hear.
So my guess was Ojeda was late or John hadn't heard from him. And somebody, one of his minions was like, oh, did you see what Mumbling Nick did? Maybe that's why he's not here. Something like that probably happened. And he manufactures this whole thing in his fucking head, right? Like I'll even tell you, one of the big things John does use against me, and it's probably the worst thing, the only bad thing really I did to the guy, But it was after weeks and weeks of this, of him threatening, of mouthing my fucking name, of threatening to fucking dox me, my family, weeks and weeks of that over fake accounts, that I finally was like, he kept saying, my mole told me this. My mole told me you're a fucking pedo enabler because you're working with the Sandusky network. You're gonna do this and that. So I had enough of it, and I was like, John, I got a mole of my own, and it may be the same mole as you. And I even later said, no, John never played this part, that it was a joke, and I was implying that I had the same mole, meaning there was no fucking mole, because John doesn't, I think he fucking makes this shit up. Or it was Vince who's fucking telling him all this shit, right? And so I was like, yeah, John, I heard you may or may not have had a prostitute who may or may not have been Asian, who may or may not have been underage. I don't know. Just what my mole says, because he does. Granted, maybe I shouldn't have said it, but I was kind of influenced by something going on with Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, who was also down in Florida with underage Asian prostitutes at a fucking rub and tug. That's what literally gave me the idea. But it was all maybe, I don't know, John, I'm just hearing, because that's what he was doing to me for fucking weeks and threatening, right? And John turned it around, and you may have heard the drop. He's like, 15-year-old Asian prostitute. I never said 15. I said may or may not have been underage. She could have been fucking 2 days away from being 18, but John makes her 15, right? And now, a year and a half later, he says there's two of them, and that I said he graped them. Never said that. Never said there was two. No, he just blows it up in his mind, or people are feeding him bullshit. But he makes things so much fucking worse for himself. I don't understand it.
Here,
Let's hear it.
if I get a message from anybody, and if I even was to start to believe that, oh my gosh, John's doing, I'd call you.
I know.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know how anyone does it. I don't know how they do it. For like maybe a one-off if you want to take little jabs at him, like see if you can get little hidden jabs that he won't notice. But day in and day out, week in and week out, listening to a fucking narcissist on a fucking show talk about themselves, it's fucking boring.
Because at the end of the day, first off, you and I are both stand-up freaking guys, man.
Antifa Mumbling Nick.
Antifa.
Thanks for the fiver.
Antifa.
Johnny Boy Mumbler here. I had a nice and expressive talk with the Army Major today. He's done with you. When you pay Vince Lawyer, your channel is struck down. Really? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, I'll skip through these. These are just, I think I put like a bunch of
people,
examples of all the fake fucking tweets. Fake super
I didn't
chats.
know that if you came on my show, you were going to porn bomb me. Yes, I knew it all along.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Point the finger at me. Well, guess what?
Finger.
No, I'm not. Nor would I ever be.
I hope
It's
not.
fucking gross. And
It is
you
fucking gross.
are an asshole for even making that accusation. But then again, you're an asshole anyway. You don't think I didn't know that if you came on my show that you were going to porn bomb me? Yes, I knew it all along. You're an asshole.
Thank you.
And I know where you live. I know everything about you. So you think you're going to do something to me? Okay. Wait.
Again, he knows these are fake. This is what drives me nuts. We've heard him. Fake, could be real, could be. He knows these are fake. I think this is the fucking, the 20. This is the one where he gets 7 of these from me. I don't think I'd ever sent 7 super chats to John in my life total, right? He knows these aren't real, and he's gonna like do the threats, and I hate that I know everything about you. John, I don't know everything about myself. How the fuck did you learn everything about me, right? And you can't take, suppose these were real, John. You can't take me on a debate. You have to like go after my family. Like even if it was real, like what a pussy. I never got this. Like John's doing right now with KB. Full disclosure, I think KB putting John's mom shit and all that is fucked up. Wrong on every level, right? John shouldn't have struck KB's channel, but the response is not to go after John's 89-year-old mother and all that shit. It's terrible. But now John's, the other day, fucking Vegas Beer Stills Jerry called you live on the air, calls up and he's like, John, give me KB's number and I'll post it on X for you. And John's like, yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. It's like, Wrong is wrong. I don't get this. Like, I know this is the extreme case, but if somebody molested like a child in my family, I'd fucking go right after them so hard and beat the fuck out of them. I wouldn't be like, oh, I wouldn't do the same to someone in their family. John, would you? Would you do the same thing? No, so why when someone goes after someone online in your family that you do the same thing? Here, again, all I ever do is defend your family. Didn't matter because this is all you know. All you know, and you're a fucking liar when you claim that you never draw first blood and that you only ever go after family when someone goes after yours. That's still not a good enough reason. I never went after yours to this day, but didn't stop you. You're a scumbag, dude. You're a scumbag.
For it. I'm serious. Antifa Mumbling Nick, thanks for the $2. Send me the link. I observe and report. No, you want to porn bomb me. Antifa Mumbling Nick, thanks to Fiverr.
Hey,
you were a host,
Ashley.
not a comic. Already said you took money for nothing. Not one clip exists for you doing stand-up.
Yeah. Without giving too much away, so since I've been in the especially even back then, Vagina Wrinkle and Vagina Wrinkle, I forgot a lot of this myself until I started going through all the old videos I still had. Yeah. I think this one I hope she doesn't mind. You don't mind. I'm like, but Echo and Vagina Wrinkle were like the two people I was the closest to. Probably still the two people I'm the closest to in the Dabbler. You know, they know things about me, seen what I look like, all this stuff, blah blah blah. So they got very upset, both of them, because they knew I had nothing nefarious planned. They knew I had nothing to do with any of this. They knew I just asked this goofy fuck if I could come on his political show, and I tried asking in creative ways, and he'd laugh, and I was friends with Clay, so Clay would vouch for me, and I even went on Rob Saul's show a few times. He vouched for me. Abba's vouched for me. The three people John's ever trusted the most have vouched for me, and it don't matter. It's fucking strange. It's the strangest thing. And why? I don't know. He found out who I was, and he just wanted to let everybody know. He just wanted to let everybody know so fucking bad. Yeah, it was very. I think this one, I'm trying to remember. There was one where I was like sick. I had COVID, and on a Saturday, and I got up like afternoon time, and I had messages from multiple people like, "Yeah, fake Mumbling Nick was back." Sent like fucking 10 super chats, like it was 7, but I think it was this one.
He says you were horrendous also. First of all, I'm a great comic. Well, I wouldn't say great. I'm saying a really good comic. Second of all, Artie, when he said shit like that, he was on heroin. So you can't take anything seriously. Pocky just wanted to hate on me at that time. He was laughing the whole time. Believe me, because my brother used to be an ONA fan. It was right next to him. He was laughing the whole time.
From, I don't think I know
Antifa
this one
Mumbling
came
Nick.
from either.
I challenge you to play a clip of you doing stand-up. You will not do it because it doesn't exist. All of YouTube, but not one single clip of you comic. Okay, let me explain something to you.
So here's what's funny. This was like the one time where I don't think a lot of bad shit was said. It was just ball busting John on his comedic shit. But I never mentioned John's stand-up ever. I never mentioned Artie. I never mentioned none of that shit. When the very rare times I would super chat John, it would still be nothing like this. But I kind of saw this as a change of tactic, again, to try and get him to think it was me by, all right, let me stop focusing on this over-the-top shit. Maybe if I focus on Stern or Dabbler shit, maybe John will think it's fucking the real Nick or whatever. But nope, was not me.
I don't put my stand-up online. Why? Because I don't want anyone stealing my shit. And when you come to my show, I don't want you to have already seen it. Capiche? Jay Leno doesn't put his shit out on his stand-up out there. So you'd be wrong. Antifa Mumbling Nick, play a clip of you doing stand-up. That's fact check. It doesn't exist because he wasn't a comic. You will verify. Play a clip. Look, dude, you're a nobody. And I know you're trying to get some mojo and heat from me. I don't give a shit who you are. Understand, you've done nothing. You're a loser.
A loser.
And guess what? You've been watching me for the last 1 hour and 45 minutes.
Well, fake me has.
So obviously you're either obsessed with me,
I tuned in
you're a
late.
stalker. Don't worry, I got a lot of those.
I got one too, Johnny.
Or you're just, I don't know what it is,
Me either.
but you're certainly not normal.
That's true.
Antifa,
Very
Mumbling
true.
Nick. I have a friend at the Sandusky Network. Beware. That makes sense that you would have a friend at the Sandusky Network, doesn't it?
Full disclosure, there is some minor truth to that one. I actually, Shawnee. I don't know if anyone watched the Shawnee Zone on TSN when they used to have that. He used to go by High Register Sean on Stern. I was actually childhood friends with Shawnee. We for a handful of years we lived down the street from each other. So I did technically have a friend at TSN. But what was funny is I think that if I really did want to fuck with this guy, I could have so easily because I had a connection. And still never did. I sold out a little bit to try and get on John's political show. Like there were certain things I wouldn't say to him, but I never wanted to get on the way most people get on. Like it's very easy to get on John's show. I think we've all seen it. If you throw him a bunch of money, I mean, literally his first day in the Dabbleverse, Tommy Jordan got on John's show because he threw him a bunch of money day one, right? Or you insult the people that John hates. Right now, that's I don't think Dan didn't try to get on John's show, but John saw some clips of Dan shitting on Carl, and I think that's how he got on. Or you kiss John's ass, which, I'm sure Vegas Beer Sells Jerry could get on anytime he wanted by kissing John's ass, right? Those are the three things you got to do. At least one of the three. If you do multiple, you're fucking chewing. Well, I wanted to try and get on without doing any of those fucking things, right? I would send John $2 or $5 every once in a great while, but never sent him any real money, hardly super chatted him at all, right? Didn't just go trashing people he didn't like for, if I thought people were out of line, like if I thought Shuley was wrong or Kyle was out of line, I would say it. Like, I mean, I don't think I put it in here, but I remember one time Shuley gave me shit. And, Freeman was like, get the fuck out of here, because I was defending Clay on something that I thought Shuley was wrong on, and I would always do that shit. But I'm not just going to go trashing his enemies, and I'm certainly not going to fucking kiss his ass or wash his fucking balls. So never got on. And had no interest in getting on that way. So, all right, this is towards the end of it. John ends up reading this email. I'm not going to play it here, but John, sorry, hold on. Dang lizard. Yeah, Nick, but when John implying, that's why, yes. So, as I said, the worst thing I ever said to John was you may or may not, I heard from my mole, you may or may not have had an underage prostitute. And I only said that after he was implying I was a PDF, correct, which is a part he always leaves out. He always leaves that out. He acts like I just made this accusation out of nowhere, where, again, it was clearly a joke. What's funny, I think somebody sent John a 1-minute clip of just that part, right? Not the context before it, not the context after it. And John played it and just let it go. It's actually funny. WATP ended up playing it at like a live show in Detroit. That was like the first time it got played outside of John or whatever. So yeah, it kind of, I don't know. John would always get this out of context shit from people and just run with it, not knowing what the fuck it was about. All right, so this is an email John received from some guy claiming that Clay meant to block him, but blocked the baseball player on accident. This is just,
there you have it.
there you have it. So that's the end of it. I don't want to play John reading it, but this is where John is going to make the statement that he cannot forgive Clay for blocking fake accounts that were saying vile things about his trans kid because those fake accounts were giving him a couple bucks.
That's what happened.
No, it's not.
And
what
I knew
happened.
that's what happened. And all Clay Dabbler had to do was say, hey, John, I might have blocked it by accident.
He didn't block anybody.
But here's where it gets worse.
So he didn't. Okay, listen to this.
And this is where this is where I can't forgive. Normally, I can forgive. Yes. But not now. Now what I show you next
Okay. Normally he could forgive, but this is why he can't forgive this time.
is going to be why I can't.
Let's go, Johnny. Shit.
So Clay Dabbler admitted
Yeah.
to blocking
Yeah. Holy shit.
Let's
Hurry
go,
up.
John. Should edit this part
anyway,
out.
I forget where it is.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, no, that's not it. Right, Johnny?
No, that's not it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was sent the tweet that Clay Dabbler wrote where he admits to blocking fake Mumbling Nick.
What?
He admits to blocking fake Mumbling Nick.
Get the fuck out of here. That's fucking unforgivable.
Fake Mumbling Nick was super chatting me $20 to $40 a show.
Absolutely.
And Clay Dabbler.
So John just said that fake Mumbling Nick was super chatting $20 to $40 a show. Now I don't think I put it in here, but I made a video back then showing that when Clay blocked fake Mumbling Nick, he blocked him after 2 shows, right? And then John took his wrench away, and then everything after that was after Clay, right? Fake Mumbling Nick super chatted $7 the first show and $12 the second show. So $19 total in 2 shows before Clay blocked him. So John needed that $19 so bad. It wasn't even $10 a show. Never mind fucking 20 or 40 like he fucking claimed. Now, granted, later on, fake Mumbling Nick, like I said, he did one with like 7 super chats, fucking probably five bucks each, so like $35, right? So he did get some money later on, but he hadn't been getting it then. So his statement's full of shit, but he's letting everybody know that you can talk about dicing up his trans child if you do it in a $5 super chat. You can talk about their sexual organs below the waist if it's in a $2 super chat. And he's fine with it. And then if somebody defends a kid or Clay blocks that so John doesn't have to see that or read that, Clay loses his wrench and it's John can't forgive him for it. So the next time you see John getting so angry over someone saying anything about his kid, it's an act. And I know we all know it. Again, I'm not breaking any new ground here, but here's the receipts. He can't deny it. You heard him. Can't forgive Clay for blocking accounts of people who were talking in graphic detail about his oldest trans child.
Dabbler blocked him and he admitted to it. So Clay, you're a fucking liar. You're a piece of garbage. I got no time for you.
No time for you, Clay.
Piece of shit. You were blocking people you didn't like, and you were blocking people.
Yes, you and Penis Wrinkle were huge. When I was going through the videos, I had a couple with you guys sending in shit, trying to get through to this fucking idiot. Money over loyalty, 100%. Kim, I appreciate it, but I'm a guy that streams from his couch. It's not worth paying for. I do it for fun, but thank you so much. If I ever got any kind of production, sure, but I don't. I have a laptop, I have like $100 mic, and I got earbuds, and that's all I got. But thank you.
Who were shitting on your buddy, Mumbling Nick.
Yeah.
And don't think I don't know, Clay.
Oh yeah, that was my other favorite part. Listen to this. John claims that Clay blocked fake Mumbling Nick because fake Mumbling Nick was shitting on me.
Lawyer, you're a piece of garbage. I got no time for you.
No time for you,
Piece
Clay.
of shit. You were blocking people you didn't like, and you were blocking people who were shitting on your buddy, Mumbling Nick.
Yeah.
And don't think I don't know, Clay, that you're in the shitways.
Fake Mumbling Nick never trashed me, John, because fake Mumbling Nick was pretending to be me. And fake Mumbling Nick trashed you and your kids. That's who fake Mumbling Nick trashed. So again, Clay was trying to help you. Yes, Clay was also trying to help me because you couldn't remember from one fucking live stream to the other that these weren't really me, that none of these fucking chats were coming from me. Sometimes you would remember, as I showed, you'd call it fake Mumbling Nick. I'll wait till fake Mumbling Nick can fucking spell, blah, 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 right? And then other times you would pretend to forget so you could rage and threaten me. I don't know why, but you got issues, bro. You got issues.
Chats. You're in Vince the Lawyer's chats. You're in Chad's chats.
So?
And you, oh, but you don't have time to do my show because you're so busy at work. Bullshit. You're in everybody's chats.
Thanks, buddy.
Antifa Mumbling Nick.
Agreed.
Clay never denied blocking fake Mumbling Nick. Fake.
Okay, this is the one. This is really me. This is actually me, and I came in to tell John that Clay. Well, I'll let John read it, but yeah, this one's actually me.
Antifa Mumbling Nick. Clay never denied blocking fake Mumbling Nick. Fake Mumbling Nick trashed your oldest and tried to get me doxxed. You put money over your own kid and my kid's safety. F you.
Yep.
First of all, I never saw any of that.
He fucking read them. He fucking read them. Oh, now you're trashing my kid. Oh, now you're gonna go after kids. Now I counted at least 3 or 4 that I had. Never mind ones that I never put in my videos or whatever. Right? Tons of them, obviously trashing John. Handful of trying to get John to dox me. Like, hey, come on, John, you're a pussy, dox me. And another handful trashing his kid that he read and acknowledged, but he never saw that. He never saw it.
So, if that be true, and if what you're telling me is the truth, then okay. Then I would understand it.
Perfect.
Then I would understand it. You understand? I understand reason. I am a firm believer in logic. Dangerous position by doxing me. I didn't dox you.
All right, I'll close it out. This is Clay. God, I had so much hope back then, but this is Clay. If you guys have never seen this, you've seen John and Clay get in fights, but not like this. Clay was so mad, and rightfully so, that John would just not believe him that he did not block that baseball player. He just wanted Clay to admit that he could have done it on accident or did it on accident when Clay 100% did it. Again, I didn't put it all in this video, but I did make 1 or 2 videos actually showing that Clay couldn't have done it. I made one showing Clay didn't do it, and then when John changed the narrative and claimed Clay did it in the stream beforehand, I made another video showing that was even less possible, because then John's trying to claim that somehow this guy was super chatting the day after Clay blocked him, So anyway, they had this big falling out over it, and John just won't, and John just wants to like drop it now because Clay wouldn't give in, and Clay's like, to his defense, wanted an apology, and John wouldn't fucking give it to him.
My practice kids are now at risk. I want my 100K bet paid unblocked and Saul banned, or I'm going to YouTube. Go ahead.
That's one of your troll PIs giving you stupid information again that you believe fucking hook, line, and sinker every time.
Penis wrinkles. Oh, thanks for the $2. And no use taking it down. I download and I thought you were talking about the other thing. I thought you were being helpful. I don't care. I don't even know if that's your real name.
What, Stu Pitt? You don't think is his real name? Probably. I'd guess.
Yeah, for those that don't remember, somebody told John that Penis Wrinkle's real name was Stuart Pitt, or Stupid. And John was all smiles. He thought he knew his fucking name.
That's probably not.
Didn't even get it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And plus, I don't say a last name.
Yeah, but how would you even not recognize that instantly? I mean, how many names has Penis Wrinkle had from your stupid PI, whoever has given you this information?
Clay Dabbler, thanks for the $2. So you don't want me on now? That's the hypersensitive Clay Dabbler.
No, you said nothing about it and that you're sending Vince the fucking link. So I'm asking you a question.
Well, you saw what transpired, didn't you?
Yeah. So I'm asking you the question, can I fucking go and do other shit or do I need to, am I coming on?
All right.
So that's sensitive. How should I have worded it, John?
Okay.
That would not make me crying Clay, which is another bullshit fucking term.
Okay, now here we go now. Now I'm going to explain to everybody what transpired. When,
in your opinion, which is wrong. Go on. Sorry. Carry on.
When you asked if you could be my mod, correct?
Yeah. For what reason? What reason did I want to be your mod? Say the reason. What was the whole purpose of it?
So you could block people that talking shite about my family.
No. Lies about super chats, and everybody in the chat knows the exact rule that I put in place.
I don't know what was it. Tell me, Clay. I don't even.
The whole reason I said it's fucking live on your show, John. It happened. It's recorded. I said I'm going to be your mod to stop these people talking about your money and no super chatting and all that shit.
Okay,
and I would not be a single person.
Okay.
It's funny. Yeah, exactly. So it's funny
it's
that
not important, Clay.
It is important, but carry on.
Either way, and I said, Clay, nothing ever good happens from being a mod. And I've had a bad experience with a bunch of mods before. I said, it's not something I would want to do. And then you're like, oh, come on, and I made you a mod. Now, Clay, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Have you ever blocked anybody?
Yes.
Okay, because I have proof of that.
Yeah. You ain't got proof that I blocked the fucking legend, have you?
Have you ever blocked a super chatter?
Fake Mumbling Nick, who talked about your daughter's surgical scars. Should I have left him in there when he's talking about your daughter's surgical scars, causing shit in the chat, pretending to be Nick?
Clay, you don't have to get too graphic here, Clay.
But it was unforgivable, John, when he did it. Now that it's been called out to your fucking face, that Clay did it because some of these chats were getting so fucking graphic about your kid. Now it's so far so good. So far so good. But at the time, you wanted that $2 and $5 more than you wanted your fucking kid not having the most vile fucking things said about him. You know what sucks? Like, I hate even doing this. I gave John so much slack the first year I was in the Dabbleverse because I couldn't wrap my head around the fact that a father, without knowing, I just assume every father loves their kids. And I still think John loves his kids deep down inside. But there's something wrong with him. He's narcissistic. He's broken in the fucking head where he needs a pity party. It has to be about him. And so who would accept any money to fucking have the worst shit said about their kids? Never mind $2 and $5. And then when it gets put in front of you, when you know like you're getting called out for it in front of everybody, you got to fucking try and backtrack. Like, oh, I didn't know. Oh, so far so good, Clay. No need to get fucking graphic. You read them. Clay's just describing what you fucking read.
Well, you want to know?
No, I just asked a simple question. Just say yes or no.
Yes.
So
Fake Mumbling Nick. And I told you about no good. Yes.
I'm doing the fucking interrogation right now.
Yeah, carry on.
Now,
Could be,
is it
man. Could
possible
be. Hey, Rochi, what's
that
up?
when you were blocking one of these guys who was saying no super chats or, putting in the L, whatever it was, is it possible that the thing shifted and you accidentally blocked the legend?
Listen carefully, John. When I'm on this live with you right now, this is all I have, a phone. Yeah, do you see anything else around me that I'm clicking on? There's no laptop, there's no fucking PC, there's no tablet, there's a fucking phone. When I'm on this phone, I see you, me, I see a little picture of me, and then I see you are in a show. I can't even see the chat, I can't control the chat, I can't fucking mod the chat unless I leave this fucking live stream and go into your live chat. So it's bullshit. And the fact that you went through your fucking block list and he wasn't even on there.
Yes,
and I called it in chat.
Yes,
oh my God, you said, it's proof. There's proof in black and white, John. You said, Legend, you're not on here. You're not on here, Legend.
Different fucking email name.
What, Gorilla?
Everybody
Gorilla
has
isn't on that
names.
name.
Everybody has different names.
It's not an email name, mate. It's your name. It's not an email name, is it? It's your fucking screen name.
Everybody has different names.
Oh my God. All right, John.
Anyway, Clay.
No, it's impossible is the answer. No.
Clay, this is how we're going to resolve this very simply.
The only resolve is you apologizing.
No, Clay.
There's no resolve.
This is how.
This is the other reason I wanted to play this. John always claims he'll apologize when he's wrong. Have you ever seen, he's wrong? He's fucking dead wrong, was proven dead wrong. I'm even 99% sure that Clay fucking, when I made a video proving he was wrong, that Clay tagged John in it. Clay proved that John's wrong, and he keeps changing the story. He doesn't want to be wrong. Now he just wants to drop it because he doesn't want to apologize. He refuses. The only time I ever hear him apologize is he'll do a joke apology, right? He did one the other day when he had Hughezy, Aussie guy, and TV's Will Herren on. He's like, I always admit when I make mistakes, like having Will Herren on, because he apologized for having Will on because Will was drunk and annoying. So even his apology was taking a dig at somebody else. It was a joke, right? He will never truly apologize for something he's wrong about or something he did. This is Clay, the most loyal person he ever had, and he won't admit he's fucking wrong when it's right in front of his fucking face.
I'm gonna resolve it. I don't give a shit. Okay, it's water under the bridge.
Well,
Let's just move on, Clay.
Well, you give a shit what Lady Legend says. That fucking weirdo that's texting me every 5 minutes.
It's not a big deal.
It is a big deal. It's a big deal to me, John, because you shit on our.
Why are you in Shuri's chat? Do you want me to
it's not me, you fucking delusional. It's not me, you fucking idiot. That's not me in his chat. Look at the name. When he's fucking Clay Dabbler, one word.
Calling me an idiot.
No, because you're fucking pissing me off with all your bullshit.
And
all those fake lies that you keep fucking putting out about me.
Hey, calm the fuck down, please.
What? Go on. What bullshit are you going to say next? Clay. I'm not in the cunt. I'm in Chad's chat, yeah. I'm in Chad because Chad's fucking funny and I like watching Chad. I'm not in a shitways chat. One, I fucking hate the community and I hate the fucking TSN network. Two, it's on too late for me. You're on at 12 o'clock at night. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm not in there live. I've been in there once in a blue moon when they're doing a Clay Dabbler show and I've commented. And whenever I comment, they know it's the real me and they bring me up on screen. If there's a fake Clay Dabbler, they probably don't bring it up because Phil don't know it ain't me.
Yeah.
It's your legend boyfriend. I'm the one that cries, yeah? How many DMs have you got from me complaining about losing the wrench? Show me any evidence about me complaining, crying, anything. Crying Clay. Legend's the one going, John Clay's being mean to me in Chad's chat. Clay, I can't support someone that.
Clay.
Your fucking bitch friend, the Legend. He's a bitch.
Clay.
Kick me out. Legend, you're a bitch. Suck my fucking cock, you loser. You're a irrelevant pay pig. That's the only reason you're known is because you give money. And then you believe his bullshit that he's not in Chad's chat. Why would there be a fake Legend fucking giving 50s and 100s? You just believe any bullshit that geezer tells you.
Clay, the Legend is my friend who gives me his number and gives me his email.
Yeah, he's a bitch. He's a bitch.
Goodbye. I'm done. Goodbye. Get out of here. Fuck you.
Yeah, John can't take it. Shit, I'm gonna have to edit that part out later. I know, it was so amazing. I watched this. I still remember watching this live, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I do want to give full disclosure. So actually, I got that from that came from Doom, who clipped it. Um, I clipped out that baseball player's name out of all my clips, but forgot that it's gonna be in the Doom clip, which sucks. Um, just I'm sure it's fine. Just full disclosure, him and I, not that anyone cares. It's gonna be the Sensi pot. Him and I, he actually reached out to me through Clay over a year ago. Wanted to apologize. Told me he got all this bad information on me. Got information that I was doing shit to him that I wasn't, and that's why him and I had a whole thing or whatever. Blah blah blah. So he apologized. So that's why I don't even like. I have no issues with him. Like, I know he did some goofy fake super, but whatever. My issues is 100% with John and with whoever the fuck the other person is. You know, it's not with him at all. But yeah, I just wanted to show that it's something we all knew, but with the receipts, that John is 100% full of shit when it comes to his kid, especially the trans kid, about caring, and 100% full of shit when he claims he will apologize when he's wrong, because you've never seen Clay that upset before or since. And he was so upset because he was fucking 100% right, and John wouldn't stop accusing him of doing something he didn't fucking do. But God forbid someone accuses John of something. A lot of times shit he did fucking do, you know? Holy shit. All right, everybody. I did have like another video, but I think I'm just going to end it there because I don't know what was going on. It started getting a little choppy there at the end. So I don't know if they're going to be working on the internet or what. And I have one more hour to try and get some dorky fantasy baseball trades in before the midnight deadline. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in. I don't know. I hadn't done one of these in a while. I do have... I think I could make like maybe one other live out of the stuff I have if I ever decide to. This was kind of like the middle stuff. I just wanted to show, you know, the stuff I showed, because Ava and John's fight reminded me of this shit the other day. It reminded me of the Clay fight, which reminded me of all the stuff that led up to it. And then I started looking into it, and just like you said, Vagina Wrinkle, I had actually forgotten some of this. I had not forgotten about my tweet regarding John's, DM with MJ, but I had forgotten that that's what started the whole fucking thing. Because like John likes to rewrite history, and everybody knows, well, everyone that knows, that's seen it, knows I didn't really go to John's mother's house, and John likes to say I did. It's funny, in this he referenced an email. He's like, Mumbling Nick wrote me a nice email, and now this. It's like that email explained he knows I didn't go there, but he either forgets or pretends. It's ironic. You can look, even if anyone has any clue, you can look at my video when I said I was there. I was literally 15 minutes down the road. I am on a very steep incline, and it goes grass, sidewalk, street, and then go to behind the stutter, which is on YouTube, which is a little behind the music parody that the Tonight Show did on John's second ever episode, where they show John's, mother's house and street. It's a flat street. It's not a steep hill. And the house looks nothing like the houses I am. There's way more shrubbery where I was than where John's mother lives. And their sidewalk goes grass, berm, sidewalk, berm, street. There's all this stuff before you get to the street, where mine's just, it's clearly a different neighborhood. Clearly. Also, even if I had gone there, John couldn't have complained about it, because John went to KB's fucking building, and he went to fucking Melton's house. And those were the two things that my two videos parodied. I even said shit that John did. It's listed as parody videos. It's so I never went there, John. And the only other thing he brings up is when he was calling me essentially a PDF, because he was calling me a PDF enabler. And after 3 or 4 weeks of threatening me and threatening my family, I made some tongue-in-cheek joke about him may not having a fucking Asian prostitute. That's all I did. And compared to the stuff he did, it's zero. It's nothing. If compared to stuff other people have done to him, it's nothing. But I don't know. I don't know if his brain, if he remembers enough, that he remembers that I didn't do anything to him or his family and that I only defended him, so he knows it's be a nightmare. He'd actually have that same situation he just had with Clay where he'd really have to apologize, but he can't, or honestly, he may not remember enough and he's just fried. But it's always interesting to me how I just seem to be the one person that he didn't give one chance when he gives these other people like 30 fucking chances. When will be the next show you'll talk about? It's probably a joke. I'm probably not going to do that again, man, because I already did that. So I didn't want to talk about that part, but thanks, Dang. No, I made a video on that already. I may have made 2 videos on that, so I don't want to obviously bore everybody and beat him to death with that. But no, I have other stuff on. I was thinking I had stuff on John's going to John's mother's, just the little accusations John's made, his excuses that he's made. I have the proof that I didn't do those things, and I can show that he in fact did those things. But I'm good with the doxing. It was if it wasn't for whoever the fuck the other person was, it almost would have been comical, because when TSN covered John doxing me, Kumia was on, and he was actually making some funny jokes because John plastered my face behind him, but he fucked it up so badly it's hard to even make out who I am because he zoomed in so much. As Kumia said, if I'm ever looking through the wrong side of fucking binoculars, maybe I'll recognize this guy. So it was buffoonery by John. He even said the wrong state. So it is what it is. All right, thank you guys, I appreciate it. I don't know, even if I don't dig out more of the old content, John's putting plenty out there, so maybe we'll do some more on John. Like I had some modern stuff, a clip from John that I didn't get to tonight. And as long as he's sticking around, because he's threatening to fucking leave again. Oh no, Johnny, you gonna leave again? And I'll be on Saturdays with the Pineapple, not anytime soon. It'll be after Hackamania, I think, is when I'll be back on with him. But after that, it'll be every Saturday again at 3 p.m. Eastern time. And I do a political show most Sunday nights with this fucking guy right here, Liquid Cryptid, at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So then maybe I'll just go back to making some videos too. Who knows? But thank you all. Appreciate everybody showing up, and have a good night. See you guys next time. Peace. Hey, ladies of the Dabbleverse. I'm good at eating pussies.
Mumbling Nick in the back room, Clary. Cool pineapples rolls, too strength to bear. It's the C-Saint cake, you've got some flair. Time to break the chains and take the air. I will try my best, won't let it rest. With a mic in hand, I'll ace this test. From the shadows to the limelight's crest, I will try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Nick's voice stumbles, but the words ignite. In the chaos, truth takes flight. No more scripts, no boss in sight. He's got his dream, he'll do it right. I will try my best, won't let it rest. With a mic in hand, I'll ace this test. From the shadows to the limelight's crest, I will try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Nick's voice stumbles, but the words ignite. In the chaos, truth takes flight. No scripts, no boss in sight. He's got his dream, he'll do it right. I will try my best, won't let it rest. With a mic in hand, I'll ace this test. From the shadows to the limelight's crest, I will try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Interviews roll, stories unfold. Mumbling no more, his voice turns bold. Mr. C cheers from the sidelines cold. Pickle pineapple left in the cold. is the future bright? Nick's own podcast is guiding light. No more whispers, his tone takes flight. He's soaring now with all his might.
Taz, if you want me to go down on you, I will. I'll try my best.